there are two ways to have more money. It's either you reduce your monthly expenditure or you increase your income. Now, I will mention some of the things that can grow you financially. The first, if what you do is collect salary, shop everything, you won't grow at all. If they tell you you should stop coming to work the next day, what will you do? You will start begging people for money. Good day, this is your boy Wasbo. Today, I want to talk about personal finance. Before talking about personal finance, I would like to talk about what finance is. Finance has to do with the management of money and other resources. If you're talking about finance, we need to talk about how to manage money, how to save money, how to invest money, and how to multiply money. Finance is in three categories. There is personal finance, corporate finance, and public finance. To make money in these three categories, there are different ways in making money in these three categories. To make money in corporate finance, different on how to make money in public finance. The way government make money is different from how companies make their own money. Now today, I want to talk about personal finance. The reason why I want to talk about personal finance is to know whether they are going financially or they are not. And to also let them know what they can do to enable them to grow financially. If you're talking about growing financially, it has nothing to do with how much you earn. What matters most is what you do with the money you are making. Someone that earns 300,000 naira can be better than someone that earns 1 million naira in the long run. What you do with your money is important. Someone that earns 100,000 naira and someone that earns 2 million naira, if the two people are spending their money on consumption, they are on the same level. The reason is because if the two people lost their job, the two people are coming down, they will later beg because they don't have anything that can feed them. What I want to emphasize is that you need to decide for spending all your money on consumption. Example of consumption is feeding, transportation, car loan. If you buy a car just to take to office, it's consumption. If the car is not generating money for you, it's a liability. Traveling to catch fun, expensive phones, rent, all these things are consumption. What you need to do as a salary earner is that you need to decide for spending all your money on consumption. You need to save part of it to enable you to grow. If you want to grow, you need to save money. Make savings to become your habit. When you are saving, you have more money to invest. I've seen some people that say that the money they are collecting cannot take care of their monthly expenditure. Let me tell you, there are two ways to have more money. It's either you reduce your monthly expenditure or you increase your income. If you are unable to increase your income, you need to reduce your expenditure. To reduce your expenditure, now you have to look at what you eat. You need to reduce the money you spend on feeding. The house you are living, you have to look at it very well. Is it not expensive? If it's expensive, you have to pack up for that place and rent an affordable apartment. If the house you are living, your 2 months salary cannot pay it, you are not supposed to be living in that place. The school your children are going, you have to look at it. Are you struggling to pay or you pay easily? If you are struggling to pay, you have to withdraw them from that school and put them in a school where you can easily pay. All these things you have to look at it very well. If you are taking back to different places, sometimes you need to trek to enable to have more money. You have to cut down your expenses. As you are cutting down, you have more money. Once you have more money, you need to spend the money on things that can grow you financially. Now, I will mention some of the things that can grow you financially. The first thing I want to talk about is that you can partner with someone that is into a business. You can invest your money in the business that person is doing. At the end of the day, you get more money. You get your own share from the money you invested. Also, you can also invest in real estate business, whereby you can be buying land. There are land of 300,000, 500,000 in a bush, whereby you just keep them for 10 years or 15 years. After 10 or 15 years, the land will have appreciated. You can be buying land every 2 years or 3 years. Just be buying it. And apart from this, you can also invest in mutual funds, whereby you can be fixing your money in fixed deposits, treasury bill, bonds, all that. Are also part of things you can do. In nutshell, the money you are making, you need to put the money on something that can bring more money for you. You cannot be working every time to make money. Your money should also be working for you. If you are laboring every time, you will not make more money. The money you are making is supposed to be working for you to enable you to make more money. If what you do is collect salary, shop everything, it won't grow at all. That is why you need to think of what you can do that can increase your income. Working at the salary is not bad, it's a good thing, but you have to think outside the box on what are the things you can do that can fetch you more money. You need to desist from taking salary advance. Salary advance will nowhere make you balance. If you take salary advance and spend the money on consumption, you are going nowhere. What you need to do is reduce your expenditure. As you reduce it, you have more money to invest. Now, finally, what I will talk about is that you need to have emergency funding account. This account need to be funding it. You need to be putting money inside the account. You need to have money that can take care of your monthly expenses for 6 months, at least for 6 months. If all your monthly expenses is 100,000 naira, you need to have 600,000 naira in that account. If your monthly expenses is 200,000 naira, you need to have 1.2 million in that account. The reason why you need to have this account is because if they tell you you should stop coming to work the next day, what will you do? You will start begging people for money. That kind of thing is no good at all. You need to be saving money in your emergency funding account. Forget about inflation with that money. Leave the money there. It's part of principle when if you are talking about financial management. Even companies, they have their own, whereby you'll be seeing emergency funding plan. Company have it. Money is used to bail themselves when they run into crisis. That is why you need to have that kind of account. All this thing I'm talking about, if you are practicing it, you begin to see changes in your finances. Thank you very much.